Winner bracket final. Lucifer defeated Lawliot in a very good match here. 2-1, went full distance. TH defeated Hawk 2-0 and was stomping him there. Now they face in the winner bracket final. Still a best of 3. You might think, okay, that's gonna be cool. Human versus Undead, but TH says, He is picking Night Elf against arguably one of the, maybe the strongest Undead versus Night Elf player at the moment. Of course, alongside 1-2-0. China versus South Korea, TH, Lucifer, Night Elf versus Undead. Here we go, and we start on Equals.
All right, switching the races here. What special thing does he have in store? Or is it even going to be all that special? I mean, it's going to be Keeper, Archer, Expo. That is what we're used to seeing. Or is TH going to put a special twist on it? He has had those specialties throughout his career. I can remember still when we were casting back then WC3L from Hamburg. He was playing a Dark Ranger first game on Twisted Meadows with Life Drain, completely blowing our minds. But no, not that creative here just yet. It is going to be the Keeper against the Dreadlord.
Here we go. Sleep, surround, push, maybe supported by a double crypt. Lucifer, the innovator of this matchup at the moment, trying to play the Dreadlord again against Lawliot. It failed, but what if the Night Elf opponent is less experienced with that race? TH, of course, a master of all 4 races, but he already has a good idea. He knows how Lucifer plays as he plans the Engine of War, not at the mercenary camp, but at the green spot, aware that a push could come.
But guess what? The Acolyte isn't scouting. The Acolyte is sitting in the south, next to the sheep which's been slain by him. And this is looking a lot like a fast expansion.
Yeah, that is exactly how he played against Joshishi. One of the craziest games of December 2018. In the next qualifier, this went to a level 7 Dreadlord, and it was one of the best games that I have ever seen on this patch. So
really good scouting by the Wisp, by the way. Saw this immediately. And the Keeper is running over straight away. But is he going to be in time? He might be. Sleep on the creep here to start with. Of course, the Wisp can detonate against the Blight. So Lucifer doesn't want to pop it yet. Smart play.
Lacks a little bit of regen because of that, but it's not that significant. There's no entangle here. How much can he steal? It didn't get it, right? Lucifer got both of the trolls.
He did.
Alright, but he has to treat here. This Ogre Magi is fierce with Bloodlust. Has to keep the Acolyte alive.
Coming in here, this would be pretty easily doable, but it was only 3. And he's not bringing too many more, really. So this Expo severely delayed already. I think it's only a matter of time before it does come up. But now it's nighttime. There is no dust here on the Dreadlord.
Yep. Can't go into Shadow Melt. He's going Graveyard early. No second crypt. But Graveyard.
Wisp here sacrifices himself. So now Blight can be put down. But of course, Lucifer doesn't know whether there might be another Wisp hiding in the trees somewhere.
We haven't seen one Sleep Surround attempt yet. And there is still mana. For the old
Plenty
school.
of mana, in fact.
Excuse me?
Plenty of mana.
Yeah. Only used 1 sleep. Here we go. But immediately the counter surround by TH. He knows it. Second sleep. But is still be able to block this free. A 3rd sleep. This has to stick. This was a big mana investment, but gets the TP and the time. And a lot of Moon Juice used. TH, of course, with the counter expansion, 60% done. Also a Huntress Hall, because Huntress are great against ghouls.
Yep. And if you can have a sturdy Huntress force backed up by Glaive, suddenly you can also attack the expansion, siege it very well. And he actually didn't TP home with the archers. They stayed in range, so he's going to be canceling these ziggurats. Then he can maybe even go for the detonate, but okay. Only 1 cancelled. Another one coming in, level 2 now for the Dreadlord. Much more sustain for this army.
No. He's not going for Vamp Aura. He saves it. for later, because we've seen this in the game against Lawlight already, how good the Carrion Swarm can be, especially against Wisps. If he goes for the expansion kill and there's mass repair, boom, one Carrion Swarm out. Also, if there's Hippos later, Carrion Swarm is insane AoE against them.
The Keeper needs one Ghoul kill and a Skeleton, and that will be his level 2. And now with the Ziggurats finishing, Spirit Towers will be coming. For that reason, mainly, I think the Graveyard was being produced. So he's still trying to pressure. Yeah, there is the aura.
Maybe because he feels the pressure, he's forced into this now, because there is no shop here. There's no Shadow Priest or anything, so he has no heal apart from that. Nice Owl, and a decent Huntress kill here. TH expansion arrives at the bottom, no tier 2 tech. And once these towers are up, man, what can he do?
Yes, certainly can't break it with archers and hunts anymore. With glaives, perhaps he can, but if he does go glaives, that's gonna really pigeonhole him into what he can play. Imagine you have a bunch of glaives and suddenly, like, 10 Gargs show up. What are you gonna do then? Doesn't look too good.
Finally level 2.
Still no tech from either player, by the way. Ah, okay, there we go.
Okay, TH with the tech. Lucifer still needed a few acolytes, I guess. This expansion has to pay off. You also need some lumber. But with this bunch of ghouls, this should be doable very, very quickly. Starting this creep camp actually finished already. And again, a ring. Very unlucky for the undead. But Expo up. And no level 3 Keeper.
No TP on the Keeper either, by the way. If he gets slept around again, that could be his end. That being said, though, he has plenty of units to anti-surround against himself. And the Huntresses and the Archers will be doing a lot of damage in the meantime. There's a lot of ghouls, providing a lot of damage, but of course they are squishy still. They do have some healing here, but it doesn't increase their HP or armor, this aura. Dreadlord now. What is skill?
He's skilled level 2 sleep. Yep. Makes sense to make it so much cheaper and trying to force another surround. He got a Berserker here, but running into the Huntress, lots of damage.
He's gonna go for a Shadow Priest here as well for the spell, as it seems. Mauler instead, okay. Wouldn't a Shadow Priest be really good here?
I think so too. Piercing damage against Hunts, Dispel, heal, all good. And Muddy as well.
All the mercs.
Everything but the Shadow Priest.
Sleep onto the Keeper here to keep him at bay. But these ghouls are looking to be in trouble, and the Berserker as well. That one's gonna fall, and Entangle will find kill after kill now.
Oh my god, man. Muddy down, Berserker down, and the glaives are coming. So he is going for that. Lots of ghouls. Tier 2 only halfway.
He's going triple crypt again.
In the south, indeed, with the Necropolis now finally. But this shop is gone. No Rod of Necromancy, no potions.
More Wisps coming in. Is this gonna be an all-out siege here with APs and whatever?
Engine of Wonders. I like that from Clarities.
Oh, the ghouls coming out. There's a lot of ghouls, but it's also a lot of splash damage that can be attempted onto them. Sleep on the Keeper. He's not gonna get the surround here. But the ghouls find a lot of surface area.
Yeah, but this area of effect from the Huntress, the glaives are bouncing across all the ghouls. He's taking out a few archers and... Oh my god.
This could be a surround. Is this a kill?
Oh, blocks its way. It's closed now. It's closed and he has an invul. Okay, but hold position. No.
Oh no, he lets him out again.
Mistake. We have seen this against Lawlight before. Sleep. That is the second last one. He must get this kill. Is there still an opening? Oh no. Can he sleep again? Yes, he can. Cooldown is off. And the staff is on cooldown. Level up. It makes it more expensive.
Oh my god.
Oh, the heal spell. No way. Here comes the Alchemist. Can he heal spray him? Oh no. Acid bomb into all of this. Level 4, the Dreadlord. And this could be an... No surround, man. These ghouls have taken so much damage. Down to 35 supply. But the Keeper is dead. That took a big toll, though.
Look at the experience on the Alchemist. He just arrived.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Dude, he almost saved himself with Force of Nature. That was so cool.
Yeah.
And Lucifer messing up with the surround a little bit again, but it's okay. He got the kill. Gargs are on their way.
Yeah, Gargs are on their way.
pressuring with these Huntresses, is that really doing too much?
Not too sure, man. He gets the Altar, prevents a Death Knight or a Lich, but piercing damage is out, air is out, Huntress don't do anything anymore, and there's a Mauler attacking this tree a little already. 2 more Gorgs in the south. I'm not sure if TH knows about the triple crypt play.
Going for the altar again in the south, by the way. Oh, I know why you went for it. You need the altar for tier 3, so actually really good snipe by him. I didn't even think of that. But TH, so smart, he does. And he's gonna cancel it again. He's looking for the new altar to come up to cancel it again.
Does he have the damage?
4 more hunts? Or 2 more hunts, rather?
Cancels it. Okay.
Early.
Not sure if it was necessary.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Shop is down here. When will Lucifer have the critical mass of Gargs to apply pressure himself? Altar now super fortified in the back, but that will take more time. No orb during that time. Statues are coming. And very, very early Mountain Giant for TH. He's on tier 3 already. Surround. Not possible.
No, or is it? Doesn't have too much army here. Really good anti-surrounds.
Yeah. And taunt, super nice as well. But I guess the Gargs are dominating this map now with so much piercing damage and so much mobility. And these 5 Huntress, what do they provide really?
Not much at all anymore, but they were pretty good here in the early and mid game, and now they can at least do some creeping. They do have the upgraded glaives for a little bit more damage. Alchemist is going to get his level 2, is going to purchase a Pendant of Energy. Understandable with as much gold as he has, with more than 1,000.
And a mana potion as well. That's great. Acid Bomb, so nice. And they don't have Stone Form at the moment because tier 3 is so far away. He got the altar now, finally, but no tech yet as he's low on lumber. Tough game.
There's a lot of gargoyles. This is a hell of a lot of gargoyles. I'm surprised we're not seeing any upgrades for them.
70 supply. Yeah, he's low on lumber. The entire time.
Yeah, but first attack upgrade is only 50 lumber, so I thought he would be able to squeeze that in somewhere. But alright, here we go. Scroll of Healing push with... Jesus Christ, how many gargoyles is this? That's like 14 or something.
Hoping for the Tome of Experience.
He's really close to level 5.
Yeah. Intelligence. Is it enough?
Not even Tome of Retraining, right? So it's not probably gonna do too much for him. Mass sleeps, I guess, but... Alright, here we go towards the expansion. Wisps are getting hunted and killed. These 4 Dryas or whatever it is shouldn't be good enough. As the air is flying in, TH has to micro like a god here. Level 5 has been reached for Lucifer sleeping. The Alchemist to prevent the damage from the Acid Bomb and everything else. The taunt actually coming in, preventing the damage from the Gargoyles at the same time, but it's so many Gargoyles to kill off.
He's just one-shotting these Huntress, man, if the RNG is good. He's draining the Moon Juice. He was attacking the Mountain Giant for quite some time, but yeah, it's still the critical mass of Gargs. He's going in for more. These Giants, these Dryads will just melt. We're getting to level 5.5. He is slaughtering this army for now. There's no anti-air. Like, of course, there's a lot of poison here stacking up against the Gargs. But once there's Stone Form, what's he supposed to do? Good kills by TH, though, taking out these statues. Entangle over Entangle. But he made a big jump towards level 6.
Oh, yeah. Is it gonna be Infernal time soon, dude?
Yeah, man, of course. We've seen one Infernal
to
already today. 1 cast, 2 Infernals, man. That never happened ever.
That he could hold against these mass Gargs, man. Such a great accomplishment. And he's stealing the Scrolls of Healing. That is so important. Again.
Shop control.
Same as Loliot did earlier. He gets them both.
Expensive, but of course, the expansion is paying for this. Level 4 Alchemist. 63 supply for Lucifer, who is now getting the first attack upgrade. The second one, sorry.
Tier 3 as well. He's denying as much experience as he can. That Infernal would indeed be quite problematic.
If he gets a Tome of Experience, he gets level 6. He found so many rings. Will Lady Luck be on his side for once?
I think even Dryads would be good enough, right? So I think if he could just go for an engagement. But feels like he's not comfortable looking for one right now.
Got it!
It is a Tome of Experience! Alright.
Hello, Infernal! The big bad booty daddy. Oh boy. Starting the creep spot now. Got the town portal.
One of the coolest ultimates in the game. And an ultimate that's actually not horrible as well.
Will he drop the base already? Here we go. Stunning even Dryads. And now they will be extinct very, very, very soon. That is so much damage. Again, the acid bomb, though. Putting in some serious work. And Lulz, he's running away from the Night Elf army. He's TPing away from the Night Elf army with an Infernal.
I need Scrolls of Healing for the Gargs.
Yeah.
The Alchemist is really putting in the work here. But I think can Lucifer just smash through this as long as he has the scrolls? He needs the scrolls, though.
Yeah, but he can get them from the shop. From his own shop.
Yeah. Going meat wagons now as well, by the way. Disease Cloud is going to help immensely with this.
Altar is down again. What's it worth? Does he have stone form now, finally? This ultimate, man, didn't do anything just yet.
He's not getting the scrolls. He's right next to his shop. Now maybe still not getting the scrolls.
Interesting. He has a status now to heal it up.
Gargoyles upgraded at 2-0 and remaining there for now. More meat wagons coming. Disease Cloud now in the works.
TH is pushing again though with one mountain giant. There's so many Dryads as well. Without tech though. He can't afford the heal scroll. He's not going for it. Still.
The damage on these acid bombs is absolutely amazing, dude. Hitting all of the army. Maybe Lucifer could be doing a better job splitting those as well.
The chaos damage.
Still no scroll of healing.
Oh,
I can't believe
the chaos damage, by the way, is superb against the MG. Big battle coming. Alchemist has no TP, only a heal scroll, but there's double staff again.
No transition at all, by the way, from TH. Just mass Dryads and now some upgrades coming in.
There's 2 meat wagons in the base, but I guess they will be killed super quickly.
They're setting up some disease clouds here on the ground, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
Alright, is it time now to engage? Lucifer starting off with a sleeve. The gargoyles above the trees the way it's supposed to be. And these Dryads will be dying quickly. But what about the Dreadlord? He's dropping super low. There's no TP or invo or anything on him. And the level 6 hero is gonna die! Oh my god.
Splitting into bats. Now level 5 on the Keeper of the Grove. The Dryad still hurt. The heal scroll is gone. The meat wagon is killed in an instant. And TH has the supply lead, killing more and more thanks to this mass slow. He is rushing to this tavern to get his hero back, but I don't think he has the resources. 650 gold, not enough. And there is no altar.
Oh man, Lucifer. What are you doing in this game? No invols, scrolls of healing, way too late. Also, by the way, an Orb of Corruption really doesn't do much. It's not like you're going to be able to focus the Dryads every time with your Dreadlord. Have to question the itemization, as they call it in Dota 2. The inventory management of Lucifer in this game is certainly questionable.
And he's losing his shop. He can't go for heal scrolls even if he wanted to. Garx! It's just Garx! Ah, the Dreadlord is back. Alright. But what does he provide without mana now? Can't go for the ults. Aura doesn't do anything.
Still no invul, by the way.
And no potion accessible.
The Alchemist almost level 5. The Acid Bomb's gonna hit all the worst then.
Everything is already at 50%. Level 7.
Does he have the mana for the ult?
140. He does.
Don't even know how much it costs. Level 5 Alchemist. Here we go.
Yeah. This is so sick now. He did even kill like one acolyte here. Mining prevented.
Gargs are all so low. He can't go in with them again.
Well,
but he is.
He is. The acid bomb is ticking. He is finally getting rid of this mountain giants. Oh, actually not. GG. Too much stuff.
Oh, man. Well played there by TH. Smart, but...
So smart.
Lucifer having a lot of misplays in that game. I'm sorry, but... that was far from perfect.
Yeah. Not getting the heal scrolls. Certainly the biggest mistake, as we pointed out like 7 times already.
Yeah.
Also, Aura, man. I don't know if he really needed that in the defense. Because we saw against Lawlight how good this Carrion Swarm was. But that was a different game against Hippos and a lot more archers. A lot more wisps.
And after the Dreadlord gets level 6, wouldn't it be a good idea to add in a DK, maybe even just for the aura only? Also, Involves.
I don't know, man. Against Acid Bomb and Tangle on level 2, he can't coil himself.
Maybe not, but yeah, you have to get the Invols at least, or have a Destroyer, but he was walking around without a Destroyer, without Invol. The micro was off. That was, yeah. Improvable.
That was a very different game compared to his Dreadlord game against Lawlight, where stuff went pretty damn well for him. He did make a major mistake in that game as well, though. That cost him the game at the end, but maybe Terranos Stand was a better map for that. Last Refuge is next. You can expand on that map as well, I guess. Map number 2. Match points and playoff points for the Chinese. Second best Chinese human at the moment when you judge Super WGL, where he lost only to Infi. Alright, in we go. Lucifer about to be eliminated from the winner bracket. He would still have a second shot in a rematch against Lawlight. Crypt first again, but that's normal.
Yeah. Ghoul opening here. No delayed hero with a ghoul opening. This is going to be a fast expansion. If he wants to go for that, it's harder than on Echo for the reason that the Keeper can be there earlier. If he once again decides to go for the slow creeping and the quick move across. And that's of course what he did on map number 1 and did so well. That was delayed so much, that expansion. Could have been so much earlier. TH really played that game 1 very, very well. When usually, in the super late game when it comes to these massive numbers, Gargs are supposed to destroy Dryads. But I don't know, with an Alchemist in the mix, is that still the case? We see it so rarely nowadays, Gargs versus Dryads. I'm actually not too sure.
The Acid Bomb MVP.
Yeah.
With the playstyle of Lucifer here. Thank you very much, Biele Fake, by the way, for the Prime sub. So, there's no Dreadlord here, right? No. It's a normal DK. That's how Lucifer won against Lawlight as well. Not going Dreadlord, but DK twice. Acolyte scouting. But so far, normal play by TH with the Keeper Archers.
Yep. Nothing too surprising. This is looking like a pretty straight up game so far. We're probably going to see a couple of archers into an expansion on the way to tier 2. And Lucifer trying to creep. Probably not trying to counter expand, but then again it's Lucifer, so who knows. Might be more of a standard game that we're moving into here. Might be feeling a little bit disheartened about the Dreadlord now, right?
Yeah.
Losing against Lawlight, losing against TH here as well. Going with a tried and true DK now next.
He had some good coils in the games past, so I'm not surprised that Plan B is more standard stuff than he had before. Tanking with a DK because hero armor gives you reduction. And here is the Skeleton Claws. Nice. In the game prior he only found rings, so we'll certainly be happy about that, especially with the Lich later.
With Detonate coming in here for a bit of extra experience, it's gonna give level 2 to the Keeper pretty quickly. An expansion very early, before tier 2 tech, on only 2 archers. This could be getting cancelled. Question is though, how expensive would it be? Ghouls moving out of the main. Lucifer with a very late tier 2 tech. Already in the old meta, he was one of the lastest techers in this matchup. He's gonna have the resources soon here. You can be going to tier 2 quite a bit faster, but alright, here the tech now will come in a moment as the DK is creeping up at the High Priest. Will be his level 2 and his much desired aura. But doesn't look like he's aiming to cancel that expansion. He's not even looking to find it just yet, with no scouts moving out anywhere.
Yeah, that's really weird. Usually the skeletons scout everything, but maybe he just knows what TH is going to be playing, but I don't know.
It's a very predictable strategy, so shouldn't come as a surprise. And he's moving over now with 3 ghouls, 5 ghouls. That could be enough, could also not be enough though, as the tree is almost at 900 HP already.
You do have a bunch of ghouls though with the later attack. Like the reju potion here on the Keeper, by the way. He's not level 3 though. And now it's a bunch of archers against a bunch of ghouls. Let's see how well these coils are. This one was good. Focus fire intensifies though. And so... oh! We get the kill. Yep, 1-for-1 trade. Level 3 on the Keeper.
That's gonna be mass kills now. Having the wisps here for the detonates against the skeletons, that is the most important thing. And TH knew exactly that he had to have that in place. And with that, expansion survives. Scouted too late. If he sees that early enough, he can run over there, even with the level 1 DK. That's worth it, delaying your level 2.
Was it a 3 or 4 to 2 trade in favor of TH? I didn't count, really. At least 3, maybe 4 ghouls dead.
And now, Expo's up, and this is where the trouble begins for Undead. But as we saw earlier against Lolite, this isn't game over by any means. If the heroes get super strong, if they find their levels and their items with a potent tier 3 army around 50 supply, or a little bit higher, they can fight against bigger numbers, against all odds, so to speak. But they need to get there first.
Level 3. Level 2 coil. Or is it level 2 aura, actually? No, it's coil. So, Graveyard in time. This looks like the normal play. No Gargs, no second Crypt. Just a Fiend transition. And no Hunter's Hall on the other side, so most likely air.
For Lucifer?
For TH.
Our time for the surround here on the Keeper. Almost got it. But there's a staff, so this will only be so effective. Being annoying with the entangle. Even gets the ghoul.
Yeah, for treants.
Only the treants here.
Ah, Lucifer, I always feel like he needs a good opening into a series to have this momentum.
He's losing 3 ghouls just to the Keeper.
Yeah, that is not supposed to happen. That's not allowed to happen.
There's not much you can do about it, though. If the Keeper has the mana for the treants as well. He's gonna be able to save that ghoul with a coil. Maybe you could have saved one more, but there's also a lot of mana that you have to invest. And of course, the Night Elf will gladly trade mana. Night Elf has Moonwells, Night Elf has Clarities. And it has to wait for the statues, which, by the way, are so far away because his lumber isn't there. He's delaying his destroyers, delaying his statues against a Keeper. This is looking dangerous.
Scroll of the Beast as well. The spell will be so late. He's coiling offensively against this Alchemist, but there is actually no staff, but he can just run away from those skeletons. He has level 4 on the Keeper of the Grove. And what does Lucifer really have here, man? TH outplays him so hard. Nothing is working, really. There's a bunch of archers here. I'm only waiting for the entrance of wind. There we go. And he will kind of explode into mass hippos pretty soon. And I guess there's like only 1 fiend at the moment. Ouch.
Yeah. And the most important thing here that TH is doing right is he's taking camps away from his opponent. The only way that Lucifer can win this game is with crazy heroes.
Yeah.
And if he loses an archer hero there for that, that's fine. Just don't give him the big experience and items.
Absolutely. But, well, on Last Refuge it's quite hard to do that. There's so many good creep camps here on the laboratory, here on the merchant. That's all accessible. But even then, like, TH won't rest during that time. He will get level 3 alchemist as well. Most likely level 5 keeper. And harassed, like, so annoying.
Once again, the keeper into the main. Tier 3 is finished, so he's going to have a bit of slow here from the Black Citadel. But he's going to have to address this issue. The keeper going for the Acolyte hunt here. And of course, with the staff, he's always going to be able to get out easily as well. With this, he's making it expensive for his opponent, whilst at the same time keeping him from creeping too effectively, as Lucifer will have to come back. And he's creeping himself. TH is playing this, well, pretty amazingly at the moment.
He's even killing the ziggurat that was in production, so he can't go over 40, even if he had the resources. Takes Lucifer forever to creep this. I mean, Boots of Gothal has a little more attack speed, but that's about it. He's just attacking the haunted gold mine. There's no ice tower, there's no spirit tower. He can just staff out after this. There's no disable.
See you later. In the meantime, level 3 on the Alk. He's got the Wand of Mana Sealing and the Book of the Dead. And the Scroll of the Beast.
These consumables, man. Increased damage on his hippos. Soaking up mana. Healing their army. Book of the Dead against no destroyers yet. Oh, it's coming now, but you only have so much Dispel. And you need it against Treants and Entangle as well, so...
forces are under attack.
He can just drop it into the haunted gold mine once Lucifer leaves his base.
One issue here for TH being his HP. Moon is already completely dry. During the creeping, the Alchemist was tanking for almost all of it. And of course, when you don't go bears and don't have the reju, this is always going to be an issue for Night Elf. And an Ancient of War is coming up in the top left as well, so a counter expansion not going to be so easy here for Lucifer, who is looking in a desperate situation in this game.
Sick, man. Lucifer's performance against Night Elf was so good throughout the past 6 weeks and more. And now he's facing a guy whose main isn't even Night Elf, and it seems like he has no idea what to do anymore.
Yeah. It was just the openings both times not going well for him, and in the first game him messing up later on as well. And this is just a perfect game so far by TH.
We're getting the Wasong Battle Drums, a nice item for the Korean. That might be a help back in this. Lionheart of Stormwood on the other side. But yeah, he's constantly up against 2 bases. TH already at 60 supply. More fairies now after all these hippos. And the Alchemist is level 4. It's like 4-4. Are there staffs? Only 1. Lucifer is in no fighting shape at all.
No, absolutely not. He's got 2 Fiends for the damage, along with the heroes. And Destroyer, I suppose. At the tavern, is it 3rd hero time? He really doesn't have the resources, actually. In the main, he's making a 2nd crypt. Ready to lose plenty of Fiends. We'll try to remake him later.
Lich is in trouble. Gets the coil, though.
Again, like against Lolite, the Destroyer too far away to dispel right away.
Yep.
Lucifer should really try to work on that.
He has to stat use, maybe like in his base, he can get something done, but you don't want to be in your base if your opponent has an expansion in TH with the 2nd expansion, 3rd gold mine in the bottom right.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wouldn't be too surprised to see Tier 3 starting soon, upgrades coming in soon. He's had so much economy to work with. Only thing he's missing really is a shredder for lumber, which he could afford if he wanted to. But TH is looking to be pretty aggressive here. He's going to get 1 free pickup on the Fiend. What a nice grab. When Lucifer really can't afford these kinds of losses.
He wants the next rat spot. He wants the high-level heroes, especially the 5 DK. High-level heroes, as we said, the key, but alright. Item doesn't pick it up. The Medallion of Courage now, but that cancels the staff. He wanted to trick him again into leaving the base by faking the town portal. Did work against Lolite once, does not work against TH.
So far, not too much damage taken here in the undead base. Only a couple of ghouls, I think, have fallen. Here comes the TP back now. Is TH gonna take the fight? It breaks out, and the first Fiend is almost dead right away. The coil saves it, but only for so long, as it does fall. The Keeper in trouble as well, and there is the invul now. The thing that Lolai was severely lacking in the previous games. Destroyer Dispel is there pretty quickly. The Fiend gets healed up again, but it's so few Fiends, man. It is so much air for the Night Elf. It's just how overwhelming at this point. The focus fire potential is off the charts. And it's only 2 Fiends left, but the Keeper! Oh my god. That's death.
There's nothing to save the Alchemist though. There's no Ankh, there's no Invul, there's no TP. So the second hero might fall. He can... wait. The Keeper is back. Alright, Acid Bomb and... Wow. He just... Acid Bomb, Poison Ivy, DK dies, level up for the Alchemist, can't even get the revenge kill. And what a demonstration of force by TH, man. 4-0 in the group stage, 2-0 against Hawk. That was kind of to be expected, but not this against Lucifer. Not at all.
Yeah, he played extremely well both of his games here today with 2 different races. Lucifer having a mixed showing. Partly really good against Lolai with a couple of mistakes earlier. And now too many errors for TH to take that win. And that's going to result in a rematch for our final game of today between Lucifer and Lawliot coming up next.
Gonna be interesting how the momentum at the moment changes things. TH in the playoffs, Hawk out. We know that much, but the third decision will be made. 1 Korean is dropping out, 1 will go alongside TH into the top 8. Who's that going to be? Undead versus Night Elf again. Lucifer versus Lawliot, the rematch coming up here at Douyu TV, Thunder and Fire Cup. Stay tuned.